Diarte Comanche, and I'm back. Well, I'm here with my first episode of what I call 36 ounces. And anybody who been in the game know what 36 ounces mean. 36 ounces of hard, 36 ounces of soft, 36 ounces of whatever the fuck it is that you were selling or selling. 36 ounces to me now is accomplishment. That's what 36 ounces mean. Back then, when I got my first bird, I was in my early 20s. I felt like I accomplished something. I was a small time hustler, small time crack dealer, weed dealer, whatever I came across, I sold. But when I came up on my first bird, the first thing I wanted to do was make sure that my crew was straight, make sure that my niggas ate, make sure that they could supply, they people first and foremost, so everybody wouldn't be coming to me. I had to make sure my soldiers was right. You know what I'm saying? So when we got back off that road, when we came back, and when I got my shit back from being cooked or whatever, I remember the first person I bust down, and rest in peace to him, one of my best friends. I say, come here. He rolled up. He's like, damn, thug, I'm hurting like a motherfucker, man. Whoop de whoop, I just lost out. He was shooting dice. He lost out on the dice. I say, yeah. I say, hold on, I'll be right back. I went in my spot, went bust down one of them zips I had. Boom, boom, boom. Came back. Boom, here. I say, take that, run with it. He said, how much you want back off of? I say, shit, you ain't gotta give me shit. Just come back and spin with me. Go get on your feet. He stood there and damn near cried, because long as he had been out there hustling, I'm talking about we young, long as he had been out there hustling, nobody ever did shit like that for him. Nobody ever, gave him anything. So even in a dirty ass game, I made sure that my intentions were right with the people around me. You know what I'm saying? I made sure I fed the wolves, the motherfuckers that I knew I couldn't trust. I made sure I kept them at my peripheral, kept them in my peripheral where I could see them, but the fuck away from me. Because in that game, that motherfucker's so dirty that the closest people to you, they'll be the ones to get you. When I first got set up, it was one of my family members that got me, and they didn't even get me with shit. They just wanted me. They just heard shit about me to where, oh, we got to get that young nigga. He doing too much. He building shit. He trying to uplift the community. He got all these young niggas around him, and they following his lead. We got to get him. So I had a case planted on me. Didn't bust me with shit. Just threw a case on me. Switched my money up on me. Fucked me off. But this is the concept of today's episode. How to get out the game. And if you want to know how to get out the game, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you how I did it. Play by play if I can. If we got enough time, if you're willing to listen to me. If you're willing to fuck with me, I'm going to fuck with you. Let me tell you something. As a man, the first thing you need to realize is that you cannot run from challenge. There is no easy way out this shit. You gotta fight, you gotta fight, you gotta fight. Fuck that. Be ready for a fight. When you go to sleep at night, get up and be ready to rumble, be ready to work, be ready to follow your mission. Don't be following no hoes, don't be following no money. Follow your mission, and that shit will follow you. So this is the first thing you need to do to get out the dope game. If you're just trying to if you're trying to stop selling drugs or anything of that nature, pussy, whatever the fuck you selling illegal to our government. If you're trying to get off their radar, first thing you need to do is just stop. Don't try to put your money in shit and make it a process where you got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You're going to fuck yourself over. I'm going to tell you straight up, I've seen it happen too many times. You might get lucky, but I say stop and just go cold turkey, go broke. Fuck it. Quit and just start completely over, because you need a challenge. Men need challenges. As a man, you're going to need some type of challenge in your everyday life to succeed. And when you look back 5 years from now, when you stop, you're going to be like, damn, I'm glad I stopped right there. I'm glad I didn't have no money. I'm glad I didn't have nobody to throw me nothing and give me a boost or help me start this business that I was trying to start. I'm glad I did that shit on my own. People will be more willing to fuck with you then. Besides, you keeping one foot in the game and one foot in some legal shit because you're going to be paranoid. You ain't going to trust no motherfucking body. And at the end of the day, it's going to be lopsided. You know what I'm saying? You got to make a choice. Men need to say, fuck it. I can do this shit. This dope game ain't bigger than me. That's what I did. When I quit, this is why I quit. I'm going to tell you something. Man, I fucked around and went to church. I was going to church. It was in May. I forgot what year it was. My Uncle Slick went with me. And at the time, he was heavy on that shit. And I had got to the point where I got to doing so bad, I had became a low-level crack dealer again. Nigga, I wasn't even making $200 a day selling that shit rock for rock. So I got to the point where I was like, man, I can't do this no more. So I went to church. My cousin Derek was preaching. I had a 20 stone on me. I reached in my pocket for some money to put in the motherfucking church. I said, oh shit. Slick behind me, I said. And I needed that $20 to get my kids some Pampers. I said, here, Slick, I can't do this shit no more. He said, you sure, nephew? I'm out. I was out the dope game ever fucking since. And it's like early 2000s. Going into 2008, 2010, some shit like that. But I said, fuck the dope game. I can't fuck with him. I went to church. He preached a good word. It resonated with me. Hell, I even stopped going to church then because I had to find myself. Went back, fucked up and went back, relapsed and shit. And then I got back out because I realized church not for me. You know, it's nothing really in there that could teach me what I need to know. And I love the people at my church that, you know, that I grew up in. But it's not for everybody. I need to be out here. I need to be meeting with people. I need to be talking to people. I need to be in front of the people, like literally going to different neighborhoods, you know, just meeting motherfuckers that can relate to me and I can relate to them and relay my message and get some, because this the shit I love to do and I want to do, you know. I ain't no hater. I want to see motherfuckers win. So if you want to win, first thing you need to do, if you hustling, you looking over your shoulder, you feel like death on your shit, quit. Fuck it. Even if you ain't got shit, fuck it. Let that shit go. Let it ride, man. The game is not bigger than you. You are bigger than that shit. But remember this too. You are not bigger than the program. You gotta do what you gotta do. Nobody's bigger than the motherfucking program. Straight the fuck up, not even me. I know my place, and within the program, I have to help you. You have to help me. We gotta help each other come up with ways to get out this shit. Nigga, we are the motherfucking program. So we can't be bigger than the program. You know? And that's how, back to the story, that's how I got at the dope game. I was broke, dog. I went and worked for one of my homeboys and became a motherfucking janitor. He had a janitorial service. I started cleaning and shit, dog. And I got so good at that, like, damn, I should have started my own service doing this shit. The money was slow as fuck, but you know what it taught me? It taught me structure. But at the same time, I was rapping. And then years later, I got into the film world, started doing film. I moved to Vegas, started fucking with my cousins up there. They taught me a lot. Came back down south with the game, and it was on and popping. I ain't looked back. I knew that shit wasn't bigger than me. So that's the thing. You want to quit? Nigga say, fuck that shit. Fuck it. This shit ain't bigger than me. I can make this shit happen. And I guarantee you, you will come out better that way instead of trying to tiptoe around that shit. These people ain't playing. They busting niggas' ass out here for that shit, man. You just trying to make a living to take care of your family and protect yourself. You ain't out here on no fuck shit, but they'll throw you away because they can't tax you like they need to. You ain't in the circle. You not in their program, how they feel. So, you know, I don't want to hold you and I don't want to keep rambling, but my words is, my 36 ounces for the day, if you want to quit selling dope, nigga say fuck that shit. This game ain't bigger than me. I'm bigger than this bitch. Watch. 36 motherfucking ounces. D'Arte Comanche. Oh. And get my book. If you don't like saying no to people, this is a self-help guide. It's called The Power of Saying Hell Nah, Never, and Won't. To the motherfuckers who always calling you, asking you for shit, and you know you can't do it, but you got that heart, and you like, man, here, fuck it. Nah, fuck that. No, you can't have it. How are you helping me, and how am I helping you? You gotta stop going broke fucking with people like that. So get my book. I'm gonna drop the link in the description. You know what I'm saying? You could check this out and drop me a comment or some comments and let me know how did it help you.